Right, welcome. This is a video series on how to make money on this freelance marketplace called Legiit. And you get to learn it from me, someone who's actually done it before. I've sold around 500K in services on Legiit, so I know exactly how to do it and how you can do it as well. And in this video series, I'm going to show you step by step how to make money with this platform. There's just one thing, and I want to be fully transparent with you. I have been banned from this platform because I created my own marketplace. It's called Vetted with 3 T's, and we take 0% in fees. We focus on a more higher end or premium type of freelancer. So if you are a more seasoned and experienced freelancer, make sure to join on this link right here. I'd love to have you on. But if you're just starting freelancing, sites like Fiverr and Legiit work fine. Again, Vetted is more for a premium type of freelancer, both freelancer and client. The services are more high-end and the platform as a whole is more premium and bespoke. And just to end this intro, anything you learn with this video can be applied on Vetted or any other marketplace. So my goal with this is that you watch the videos and then actually go implement what you learned, ideally on Vetted, or you can do it on any other marketplace. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy.
So you just watched this video, the under promise over deliver, and now we're going to watch the one on how to get more reviews. This simple step-by-step guide will 100% guarantee you'll get more reviews, and I'm really confident of this. So it all starts even before an order is placed, and here are the stages of that. So these are all the stages where you can start building up points for the review. And what I mean by points, here's an analogy. So say you have this bucket, and if you fill it up here, so if you fill the bucket up here, you get a review, okay? So you want to throw as many points, or let's say balls, let's do instead of points, let's do balls. We're going to throw as many balls in here as possible. And eventually when it's all filled with balls and it reaches here, the top, you get a review, okay? That's what we're doing here. So you want to accumulate as many balls or points in your bucket to get a review. Let's give you a concrete example. So there's all these stages, 1, 2, 3, 4, where you can accumulate these points to put them in your bucket. So each client has a different bucket. And once you reach a certain threshold, you get a review out of the client almost for certain. Now, the first step is when a customer asks a question. So this is a customer that has never bought from you, so it's a potential customer, and he asks a question about one of your services. Of course, you need to know how to talk to people. So be polite and helpful and answer that question. And make sure you go above and beyond. And this is something that I'd say 99% of people don't do. So do something like unique, so like recording a loom. So for example, say a client asks you something like, hey, I have this website, I'm looking to get a new logo designed. What do you think about these colors that I'm choosing, blah, blah, blah. So it gives you more or less a generic question about the logo design for his website. And instead of you just typing it out, why not record a loom? So record your face or your screen or both and answer this question with a video. So this is extremely unique. And right here, you're going above and beyond anything else other people will do. And why do you want to do all of these? Because most important of all, you never know who's behind the computer screen on the other side. It could be a solopreneur with not that much money, but it could also be a big client that's placing just a small test order. And that test order, say for $20, can become $10,000 over the course of the lifetime of that client. So the lifetime value, just like we talked about previously, in this case is 10 or could be 10K. So this is to say that you never know who's on the other side of that computer screen. You never know if that test order can become a multi-$1,000 long-term value. And I speak from experience here, so make sure you get this right. It's extremely important. Make sure you're extremely polite and helpful. This is really important. Of course, you need to be helpful. And if you want to go above and beyond, answer the questions in a unique way, which you can do by recording a Loom video or showing your face. And this is the first touch point. So by doing this right, you're putting here one ball in the tank. Okay, so it's filled up to here. Now, another touch point where you can get more points or more balls in this case, which again, the more balls you have and when they reach the top is when you get a review. So all these are touch points to get more balls in your tank. The second one is when a customer places an order. Just like we talked about before, you want to send them an acknowledge message. We have a video solely on this. You want to answer any questions they might have because they can place an order and have questions after it. It's only natural. Again, if they do it, make sure to go back to this step right here. If it's a medium to long-term service, I'd say 20 to 30 days or 15 to 30 days, make sure to give them the client weekly updates. Because ideally, you never want clients messaging you asking for updates. That's a sign that you've not been great with your communication. So again, this is yet another place where you can build out these points and yet get another ball to build up the tank right here. Then another touch point where again you can start building up these points that will fill in your possible review tank, that again in the end you'll get a review ideally, is on the order delivery. So you gain points here when the customer asks the question, then more points when the customer places an order, and now you're getting extra points once the order is delivered. We have a video solely on this, on an optimized delivery message, and on that delivery message you can ask for a review. So you can say, so if you liked what you received, make sure to please leave me a review, it really helps me out, etc. You can have a call to action for a review. You can also do this, which we talked about in previous videos, which is over delivering. So under promising, again, over delivering. Under promise, over deliver. Really, really important. Always do it. And that is one of the biggest things in all these steps that will give you the review. It's the under promise, over delivering. So all these are great. You should do them all these steps, if you want to get more reviews, of course. But the one that will have the biggest impact is the under promising and over delivering. Out of all of these, that's for certain. And like I said, sorry about that, asking for a review. So in the delivery optimized message, you can ask for a review. And again, this will build more points towards your review getting chances. And then once the order is complete, a couple of days after, for example, and this is in the case that the client didn't acknowledge or didn't say anything in regards to your delivery. So if you delivered an order and the client didn't say anything, you can reach out to them and say, hey, I didn't hear anything from you. Did you like the delivery? Is there anything you'd like change? So make a follow-up with the client. And if he does reply to you, or if he doesn't, make sure to also, again, ask for a review one last time. And all of these 1, 2, 3, 4 steps will slowly build up points towards you getting a review. So if you want to get more reviews, this is how you should do it. This is how I do it. I know it's a lot of steps and it can be a bit confusing, but once you're doing it and once you are in the zone, it becomes pretty easy. And an important thing to note is that if you only start building points on the last 2 steps, you're very unlikely to get a review. Because even though this one is very powerful, you want to have all this back luggage of sorts, because all of these build on top of each other. So don't just do this or just this, make sure to do them, all of them, because they stack on top of each other and become more powerful as you stack them. So make sure to start building those trust and rapport points since step 1, since the client asks you something. Like always, if you have any questions or need help, this is the support group for this course. It's facebook.com/groups/marketplace freelancer. I'll be in here answering questions, helping you out. So if you have any questions, make sure to join, and I'll see you on the next video.